basically kind of go over the schedule and then.
First off, thank you guys all for coming. I think I know every single one of you, so I'm not going to do a big long introduction. But I just want to thank you guys all. I know a lot of you drove and flew and did crazy things to get here and be a part of this. And just like racers, you guys, you know, I think I covered a little bit of it last night, but I think the media is often underappreciated. And I hope you guys know that, you know, we're on that side of the fence too. So we love you guys and we appreciate all you do. And I've encouraged all these racers to be warm and welcoming and, you know, take extra time and take extra care dealing with all you guys. So if you need anything, please let me know. I'm going to turn it over to Nate. Again, thank you all for coming so much. I think we're going to have us one heck of a weekend here, to be honest. So things are lining up really well. And I'll turn it over to Nate, Drag Illustrated Editor-in-Chief. And I think, what are we doing? World Series of Pro Mod Media Czar? Yeah. Is that where we, Media Czar. So, yeah, so anyways, if you guys need anything, I'll be around. I think he's going to cover the schedule and everything else. Is that good? Yep. Am I done? Yeah. All right.
That's all we need.
All right. I actually offered not to come.
The cones out on the starting line. It's just behind the white B section in the center. We ask that you stay in the red paint on the outside walls.
What's up, brother? Mark.
Yes, sir.
Certified fucking badass.
I love it.
It's official. It's your inspection sticker. Yeah. Stick that bad boy on there somewhere. All right?
You got it.
I'll give you a couple of them here.
Make sure they're clear out of the way. That's badass.
Isn't that cool? I tried to make them look like a state inspection sticker.
I like it. I know. Maybe I'll put it right up here.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's right.
You feel it when you see a man make a
Good
change.
crowd for 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
People just got off work.
You know, what Pro Mod started, the guy comes out of the Carolinas.
My man, how are you? Good, how are you? Thank you for coming. What's up, dude? Oh my goodness.
My nephew is so excited. He's so excited.
You have whatever you want.
Thank you.
And then
Thank you.
whenever he gets here, we'll get him.
Those are coming. One of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this good for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
You guys good?
Yeah, so far we've got to get our shit together.
That one okay? Oh, sweet. It's done? Oh, it looks so good, right? Okay, good deal. And we got a marker ready and everything. All right, well, that's going to be fun to fill out.
Oh,
It's nice, right? Extremely dangerous, right? Like Ricky Bobby. So hey, we are. Do you know about the Burnout
Corvette?
Contest?
Yeah,
Over in
5,000
lane,
bucks.
You got
It's
the one
nuts,
pure
right?
Nuts.
lane
I've never.
Camaro.
I mean,
This is
you go
stupid.
You go to a burnout contest at a Super Chevy or
At
something.
a car show.
You get a pair of Farm and Fleet tires and $100 maybe to
Right,
have put on.
right.
5,000. I went to the first guy I talked to was Stevie Jackson.
Oh, he's getting it. Yeah.
And he goes, wait, I got something for you. And I'm like, really? Is it something different? What are you going to do that? He goes, wait. So he's got like this special thing or something that he's going to make the car do. I go,
Camaro
probably got a can of
948,
ether hooked up to a
142,
hose,
Corvette
you know,
in the
spray it
field,
just to bring.
1248.
Yeah, someone JT
Really gotta
called
go
you.
1275
I told you to name your
quicker.
phone. Sorry about that.
No, dude, it's great.
We got one of our
So,
quick
yeah,
cars.
this
This is one
burnout
of the
contest is going to be
quickest
silly. I just want to make sure you knew about it. We've got
Sunoco
5 guys that
category, the
entered,
Buick.
right?
Can I get
Over
the
in
name?
Pepsi lane,
Yeah.
usually
Is the
an
Flying Pig in?
8-second player.
Oh, yes. First one out.
Satterfield.
First one down the chute.
Satterfield.
Satterfield, first one down the chute. So we've got
Not there for show.
Clint Satterfield will go first.
Malibu
I don't know the
lane.
exact order, so I apologize if this is wrong on tape. But then we have Mark Caruso is in the burnout
Really?
contest. Brandon Pez is in the burnout contest. And who am I forgetting? Todd Tutterow is in the burnout contest.
Are you kidding
I
me?
swear.
91,
And Stevie
150
Jackson
for
is
the
going to
Buick.
go last because he's our defending champion.
You know, I was going to say, is there any rules in the burnout
Start
contest?
behind the starting
Okay,
line.
so
The only rule is you have to
so
start
they're
behind
not,
the starting line.
They're not as giddy as you or I, because I would have called up someone to get some D3 Goodyears from 1970. I would have trucked those around the return road.
You're gonna. So Tutterow told me he's putting stripes up that hill. That's what Todd said, right? And I mean, when Todd Tutterow, this guy's a professional drag racer.
Yeah.
What's he doing? What's he doing having this kind of fun, right?
He's
Stevie
enjoying
Jackson,
life, dude.
Stevie told me the same. Stevie says he's putting it in the sand. Right? That's what Stevie says. Then Clint Satterfield says he's going to go down there and come back. Right? So I mean, this is going to be madness, and I just want. This is. It
up
seems
our
like we
alley.
did this for you.
Right? I'm the
Big
beautiful
Smoky Burnout. Beautiful Smoky Burnout.
I don't know how to explain it. I've done
I
it
hope-
once. But you know, on a given day when you see a regular car do it, everyone says, how come you don't always say? I go, no. You have to see what you feel inside. If you don't see and feel it, and I'm like, this guy's going for it, man. And all of a sudden my tongue just gets like swollen. And it just lets out different flavors of Goodyear and tire smoke. The kid thinks I'm nuts. I am.
Well, we've got. So I've got a check for $5,000. Coolest thing is, and this is, I got to give this. I suggested to Sporty. We're gonna have it's going to be judged, right? So the contest will be judged. We're going to judge this deal on style, smoke, length, and crowd reaction, right? So I told Sporty that I wanted John Bandimere Jr., his father. You know, I wanted him to go one of our judges, and he said, "Oh, that's a great idea." And I said, "And I want Greg Schumann from One Cure, one of our sponsors, to be one of our judges." And then I said, "So come up with somebody a good idea to be the third judge, right?" And this was like 3 hours ago. He called me about 15 minutes ago. He goes, "I got the third judge." And I said, "Who?" He goes, "Your dad." And he goes, "My dad and your dad."
Perfect.
And so this is going to be
some old school stuff, man.
So we're gonna send them down singles, right? We'll run our session. They'll come out at the end. We'll send them down. We're gonna bring them up the pro return road. We'll be up there. Me and you will do a little back and forth. Wayne will do a little back and forth talking to him. We'll get a secondary crowd reaction, and we will give somebody 5 Gs.
That is awesome.
All right.
Only you, kid.
No.
This kid's off the chain, ladies and gentlemen. Second year. I'll tell you what. I heard him say, wait for 5 to 10 years. It's coming down. The World Series of Pro Mod. Don't go anywhere. $5 grand to burn your tires off the rim.
So $7,500. Stevie bet them all to lock in an additional $500.
Are you kidding me?
So it's $7,500.
So
every guy.
$7,500 now?
Yeah, because Stevie challenged them all on the internet. He put a video out and he said, listen, anybody doing this burnout contest, we need a little bit more bread. So they've all ponied up $500. They've locked in. They've already put their money in, and the winner gets that too.
Do you realize, everybody at home watching us, this could be like a $75,000 mistake?
Oh, at least.
No,
My biggest
I'm just
concern,
saying, right?
I
If
mean,
you don't put the right chips and the rev limiters and all.
my biggest concern is that our field gets a little smaller tonight. That's my biggest concern.
You're all right, man.
Starting line.
Doing well? You having fun? Yep. Stay out of trouble? What do you think? Good. Great. Alright, I gotta know, so what's the strategy? What do you have to think about when you're gonna do this? Because this is silly, it's crazy.
No, it's
Thank you.
It's a yes. No. Put it on the mat, let it hit the rev limiter, and try to keep it as straight
And
as
are you a left hand down here on the wheel guy?
This thing is, as fast as they're starting to truck, you're driving because they're wanting to go everywhere. And the worst part about the whole thing is letting off.
Right.
You got to figure our tires are going more than 200 miles an hour, and you let off of them on a sticky track. I almost wrecked it last year because I just let off of it and it went, whoop-ah, and I went, whoa, please don't let me wreck. It would be embarrassing.
Well, it's spectacular.
Well, I'm going to go as far as it will. It does what it does. The only turbo car with cojones enough to do it.
It's the truth, man. Thanks for putting on a show for
Hey,
us.
anything for you, brother?
Thank you so much. Is this what? Are you really gonna do this?
What? Oh, do the burnout? Are we on camera?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I'm about to do the burnout contest. The only thing that might save them is they had a redraw because I was going last. Now Todd's going last, so I'm gonna go third.
Why are
Only
you
thing that might
last?
save them. They said it wasn't fair that I went last. Start with it was gonna be because I won last year, and that's fine. I told them I don't care. I can go right now. I'll line this bitch up in the paint over here and do a burnout. This shit's gonna be awesome.
These guys are about to come out here and put on a show for you. They're basically sacrificing a shot at this track to come out here and put on a show for you guys. We need you all to go crazy. We're going to judge these contests based on style, which I thought was a fun thing to throw in there, right? Smoke, length, and crowd response. So that means if you think Clint comes out here and wins this deal, Clint Satterfield, Albuquerque, New Mexico's own, or Texas's own Brandon Pez, or Stevie Fast Jackson, or Mark Caruso, or Todd Tutterow, I need you guys to go absolutely bananas. I also have to say that we're really, this is a cool thing. Sporty Bandimere's father, John, my own dad, they're both going to be two of our judges for the contest here, and they're going to be leaning on you, as well as Greg Schumann from One Cure, one of our sponsors this weekend. So we've got a panel of 3 awesome judges. Where do we got them camped out at? Are they all the way down here? Okay, everybody look down there at John Bandimere Jr., the man, the myth, the legend, who's made all this possible for us.
At the eighth of a mile,
Out there walking, you see? Wave your hands, Dad. There we go. There's our burnout contest judges. So anyways, they're going to be heavily reliant on you guys in the stands to let us know who you think deserves this $5,000. And one thing I want to make especially clear, no splits. Those are at Dairy Queen.
Let's hear it, fans.
Let's do it. Come on, Stevie! Stevie! Do it! Keep us on your feet!
Ladies,
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about Stevie Fast Jackson? Thank you so much.
get it, Stevie. Get it to your burnout. To your girlfriend. To your $5,000 negative $65,000 estate.
Yeah, there you go.
Better than the Nationals. Really? Yes.
Did you hear that?
Better than the Nationals.
Better than the Nationals. Man,
Thank you so much.
How was today? Today was awesome. Today was the culmination of almost a decade of plotting and planning and cocktail napkin notes and legal pads, and we haven't crowned a winner yet, but we're rolling. That's underway, and the way things went very well. I think people had a genuinely great time. Today was awesome. Today, I made it a point going into this whole deal that I knew that kind of once we were here, once Friday arrived, once Saturday arrived, that I really just wanted to try somehow, some way to enjoy it and have some fun and just embrace it, because I think that all the Kodak moments and things like that, I think that those are kind of like, it's a conscious decision we make personally as to whether we're going to let this be an awesome moment or not. And I kind of knew that I looked around the pits and I see all these people and all these cars, and the Kodak moment is there to have if I so choose. And I can choose to manifest some drama or some, bad deal. But I was trying hard, working hard all weekend, or all day today, excuse me, to have a moment, have a good moment. And it was. I'm most assuredly tired. It's been a long day. There's been so much go on the last few days. But it's days like today that it's funny. Like, I remember dreaming and scheming to come up with Drag Illustrated, and now it's here. 12 years later, 136 issues. I remember dreaming and scheming to try to do this race. All these things that I've written on notepads, and I have legal pads, yellow legal pads, that would fill this hotel suite. And it's all here. It's all a reality now. And it's such a crazy thing to think about. And what's even crazier is that we've gotten to a place now where when I have a crazy idea, like a 5,000 to win burnout contest, I don't even have to write it down. We just do it. I mean, it's crazy to think that, it used to take years of scribbling in a notepad before something would actually come to fruition. Whereas now, someone will tell me that we should do a burnout contest, and I'll think about it, and then I'll go, no, we should do one that pays like crazy money to win. And then we do it. This is just what we do. We do it. And we're so blessed to have so many people buy in and catch the virus or whatever that we have, that infectious enthusiasm and excitement that my whole squad, the whole clique has. And we're just really blessed. We did a lot of fun stuff today. We ran a little late. We had a couple of oil downs. A guy had a transmission line break and oiled the track from start to finish, and that crushed a minute for us. But the Traction Twins, the whole Bandimere crew, got it cleaned up quick, fast, in a hurry. But it did get us a little bit behind schedule, and that stuff kills me a little bit. But, I went around and apologized to everybody, and we were done with Pro Mod. I mean, we sent them all. We were sending them all by 10. So I feel good about that. I feel really good about that. We still had a really good crowd for a Friday night late. We had a really good crowd. So all things considered, man, I think today was awesome. Tomorrow is going to be, there's been a lot of fun behind the scenes stuff, but to break down a little bit of technical information, and I don't know if I should say this or not, but I know what all the cars ran. I went and looked. I'm going to know tomorrow. Everybody's going to know. And this deal is terrifying. These cars, when people see those scoreboards light up tomorrow, this deal, it's going to be pandemonium. I've got chills again. I had to know. And last year, I never even looked at anything. I could have, but I just thought it'd be more fun to just kind of go along for the ride with everybody else, not know what was going on. And I had my fingers crossed last year, because my thought last year was, if two guys go out in the final and make a killer run, we'll kind of know what everybody has been doing all weekend, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get that last year. We had a great final, but it was an on and off the throttle affair, so it wasn't really representative of what the week had looked like. So last night, see, that's how tired I am. Tonight, I went up to the tower. I was walking around. I put on my Bandimere gym shorts that they gave me, and I'm walking around. I'm like, you know what? At 3:45 Mountain Time tomorrow, PM, we're gonna know who's doing what, who's got a hot rod and who doesn't, who's a driver and who isn't, and so I had to know. I wanted to go to sleep knowing what this was gonna look like tomorrow, and I am extremely surprised. The car, this is going to be not a knife fight, but like a bazooka fight. It's going to be like a bazooka fight. And I think that we're going to raise a lot of eyebrows. I think we're going to eliminate the notion that you can't go really, really fast at crazy altitude. Tonight during our final session around 10 o'clock, we were still at like 7,800 feet of adjusted altitude. So it's still crazy, but the cars are fast, I'm telling you. And closing notes, the people who are going fast might not be the people you think are going fast. So I think tomorrow's going to be really interesting. We drew all the names out of the hat tonight, or out, whatever. We drew the Coors Lights out of the Coors Light Mountain cooler, and I think that was fun. I think the drivers got a kick out of it. There was a lot of laughs, and however, people were paying attention, I felt, really quickly. Everybody's looking, everybody's kind of seeing how this was going to shape up, and this ladder, there's some tough matchups, man. I don't want to spoil it all because we'll probably talk a lot about it tomorrow, but there's a couple titanic first round matchups that will... The goal for this has always been to make the first round of eliminations at the World Series of Pro Mod as exciting, if not more exciting, than the final round of any other drag race. And I believe tomorrow at 3:45 p.m. Mountain Time, we will accomplish that goal. I do.